untrammeled issues of adjusting the tripod. Right, we're going to go harmonica on this one. Yeah, I hope you got film okay there, right? So here's a new song. Why can't I write? I fixed that last night and I was doing it again. I'd wipe a smile off my face, hadn't I? Why can't I write? Short songs. Why can't I remember to change the microphone? Because the other one's stuck behind that armchair there, and I ain't gonna go diving behind there. I'll find several lost tribes of the Incas behind there. A couple of ex-wives, probably. Just keep forgetting to bury the carcasses in the garden, you know? Okay, this is called, right, serious. Take one. This is called Unaligned Parallels. I didn't bring my glasses over. So, hello there. How you doing? I swear to God, I spent like an hour setting up. Admittedly, 15 minutes of that was tight. Trying to tighten my leg braces up. Unaligned Parallels. This just came to me this morning. Just how, I don't know what, I don't know. An hour later, 7 pages of lyrics. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I thought I'd do it in the key of A. There's actually a B diminished seventh missing that I've had to replace with a D the next time out because my fingers are too disabled to play it now. My camera slightly annoying me. Yeah, you never know how they're going to sound. Come on, it's a short road. I don't know if that's coming out on the... Oh, for an engineer. Gonna go before my eyes sees up. 3, 4. Wrong note. I'm standing outside my own door, trying to see what's playing out within. Is that me coming down the stairs? Is that my name I caught on the wind? There's a hollow shell where I used to be. The moonlight illuminates the scene. What was the spell you cast over me? What the words of love really mean? I met you where the rainbow ends, white silk dress and gold silk hair. You smiled and beckoned me in. When I paused, you teased if you dare. I thought I heard the thunder crackle warning, but I wanted to see where angels won't tread. When I finally saw the morning, I realized where your footprints led. I called your name but got no reply. Echoes bouncing off of paint peeling walls. That's the thing about a fool, he never stumbles, he only falls. I tried to find out where you'd hidden my heart. I searched everywhere, it seems. Oh, to be one step before the start. Oh, to be the owner of my own dreams. I slumped in the shade of an oak, trying to soothe my tortured thoughts, when a voice behind me spoke. Is this yours that I have bought? A multicolored coat he did prefer, with my name writ in the collar. He said, I got this and more from her for the price of a single dollar. I felt a tear adorn my cheek. My lips soon held its salty taste. I tried to find some words to speak, but she had laid my tongue to waste. He directed me to a backstreet gambling den, gave me a red chip and wished me well. You were there with unscrupulous men. Even the chief of police had something to sell. You raised an eye when I walked in, but your composure never swayed. The doorman asked you, do you know him? Your finger on velvet lips played. Maybe I do and maybe I don't. You smiled. So many people seem to cross my path. This one looks like his heart's been defiled. Is that something I would do? You laugh. Your pawns and players, they did mock. I folded my arms and stared them down. Your next words gave them a shock. Be gone, boys, I'll see you around. They shuffled away disgruntledly. They knew you'd found your evening meal. I'd like to know how you tracked me. I've another lonesome diesel I reveal. Beckoned me to the adjacent chair, making sure I glimpsed your stockinged leg. I feigned nonchalance as best I could. I'd seen what you do to those who'd beg. You offered me your lipstick cigarette, even though you knew I didn't smoke. I declined and you seemed to show regret, saying forgive me, just my little joke. The waiter came with a laden tray. The boss says drinks are on the house. You disdainfully waved him away. He scoped off quiet as a tamed mouse. What are you expecting, you inquired? I felt I'd already given you enough. Your words were soft, but they scorched like fire. You asked if you don't like it. I guess that's tough. I took your napkin and picked up a pen. I drew a heart containing a question mark. Underneath it you rode when I said, before the road gets too dark. You reached behind you and produced a cocktail glass. First you said, we should make a toast. 2 sips in the black pool hit me fast, and all my eyes saw were dancing ghosts. I was in a nightmare cinema that was playing films of you on a 5D screen. I couldn't make sense of the endings. I heard myself scream, what does all this mean? I felt a cold kerchief gently dab my brow as I awoke in a foreign room. A woman's voice said, it's all over now, and I would say, not a moment too soon. Was any of it real? My scabbed lips croaked. It depends on how you define it, came the reply. I stifled a sob deep in my throat and stopped myself from asking why. Through unacclimatized eyes I said, are you a nurse? A laughing lute said, I'm whatever you need me to be. Now I must go call a cab and a hearse to the emptiness aside. Which rides for me? Against my will I drifted off again, slipping in and out of furtive sleep. I heard a key kick an engine to life, and someone say, here's a souvenir to keep. Was it a warm kiss or a vicious blow? I can't tell the difference anymore. I guess the mirror will let me know. Even then, you can't be too sure. Is this the right place? Asked a gravel growl. This is where I live, if that's an answer that counts. He drove off saying, the boss has paid your bail and the jury's been paid similar amounts. The moon shining brighter than an axeman's blade is at a cigarette smoke wafting across my room. I walk in more than a little afraid, realizing I recognize that perfume. It's a long song and I've got disabled fingers. I'm so sorry, folks. I had to take the interim notes out making the song sound. The music is the same as about 1 million other songs though. I'll do a slower version like that. And if you do it slower, you see, all the fingers are less, Standing outside my own door, trying to see what's playing out within. Is that me coming down on the stairs? Is that my name I caught on the wind? There's a hollow shell where I used to be. The moonlight illuminates the scene. What was the spell you cast over me? What do words of love really mean? This is a busted take, so you see, it should have gone on B second time out. And the stairs come on the wind. I don't think my fingers can make the chord change. I'm standing outside my own doors, trying to see what's playing out within. Is that me coming down the stairs? Is that my name I hear on the wind? There's a hollow shell where I used to be. The moonlight illuminates the scene. What was the spell you cast over me? What do words of love really mean? I met you where the rainbow ends. Should we go for a second take, putting that B in there? Can't hear you. We'll give it a go. What do we got to lose?